Hey, what's up, everyone? You're here with Chris and Goran, the Pick Dawgz from Pick Dawgz, and you are here for your free pick in this Netherlands versus USA matchup on Saturday. Chris, the knockouts are here. The first game of the round of 16 between Netherlands and the USA. Netherlands very far from convincing in that group stage. USA was able to pull it through with that tight win against Iran in the last round of the group stages. Who would you give advantage to here?
Honestly, I don't know. It's tight because, like you said, the Netherlands were far from convincing. The USA, they had a very up and down, but let's call it decent, group stage. They secured the draw against England. We managed to beat Iran on the last day. It was a little bit nervy though, and for the U.S. and now the potential prospect that Christian Pulisic could be less than 100%, could be a bit of an issue here against a Netherlands team that didn't have a great showing in the group stage, but let's call it what it is. This is still a Netherlands team with a lot of quality in that lineup, and I see the problem for me here is I don't want to pull in the quote unquote letdown spot for that we hear a lot in North American sports and stuff like that, but I just wonder how much USA still has left in the tank after such an emotional ride through the group stage. I think the Netherlands has to pull out a convincing performance at some point, because if they don't do it here, there's a very strong chance they could go home. Let's face it, the U.S. They're feeling some sort of magic right now, so I'm leaning towards the Netherlands at minus 106. Like I said, I just think that this is a spot where the Netherlands has to put out a strong performance, and again, I don't want to sound like a broken record, but potentially banged up Pulisic not going to help the USA's chances here. So I lean towards the Netherlands minus 106, but not my favorite game of the knockout rounds for sure.
Yeah, you know what, Chris? I think you're right because emotionally, USA is probably empty here. It was a hard game against Iran. It was a game where they needed a win. And actually, the draw was enough, if I'm not mistaken. But they played well. They were solid defensively. But so was Netherlands in that group stage. They conceded only one goal. It was against Ecuador, and that was it. Now, when it comes to offense, that's a different story for Netherlands because they had a million chances against Qatar and they were able to score only two goals. I get it that they were not pushing it too hard in that second half, but still, uh, the Dutch second lineup is probably like three times better than the starting lineup for Qatar. So I think Netherlands should be more effective than they are. Is it gonna cost them in this game? I don't think it will. I'm also personally leaning towards Netherlands. I think we don't see a lot of goals in this game, but I also think that if anything is gonna happen again, it's gonna be in the second half. We have seen a lot of these games at this World Cup being nil-nil, maybe 1-1 if we are lucky at halftime. So there have been a lot of draws at half, and for that reason, I'm gonna take halftime draw here once again, Chris, plus 106. Like I said, I think it's gonna be a hard-fought battle, and I don't expect a lot of goals in this one.
Yeah, I'm with you. I could easily see this being a 1-0 or 2-0 game, whichever way you have it going. But like you mentioned, I just have to wonder how much the U.S. still has left in the tank. I could very well be wrong here, and this could be sort of that, miraculous team. Not miraculous, but this sort of Cinderella team of the U.S. They come in, they beat up on the Netherlands, but I just don't know how they'll do after that. Like I said, that emotional group stage run. So I still stick leaning towards the Netherlands. But yeah, again, like I said, I think there's better places to have some cash on over the weekend in the knockout rounds.
Definitely. There you have it, guys. These were your free picks in this Netherlands versus USA matchup, the first game of the knockouts round of 16 on Saturday. Thank you for joining us here. Uh, Check out our best bets at Pick Dawgz Premium section, guys. See what we have up there. And of course, stay tuned for more free picks coming up to the Pick Dawgz YouTube channel. See you guys soon with more free winners.